What's up, YouTube? I'm back, Devious Damien from the In the Ring show. And this video, I had to do this. I had to come out of my hiatus. I had to break my silence. After I read this story on the internet and saw a documentary on YouTube. And judging from of all the people I've seen do wrestling videos, now granted, I admit I haven't seen every YouTuber who does wrestling videos, but I've seen a number of them, and nobody has done a story or a video about what I'm about to do a video about. So I'm going to assume that means that this story has not been spread enough. So therefore, I'm going to talk about it, and I want you to Google this story after you're done watching my video. Google it, see what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to propose a movement later in the video. Now, tell me, all my subscribers, anybody who's watching, besides me, Devon, Hannibal, Nicholson. Besides me saying that name just now, how many people have heard that name? Go ahead. I'll wait. What? You've never heard that name before I just said it? Oh, I know why that is. It's because, plain and simply, he got fired by the WWE before he even got a chance to debut. And, okay, so here's what happened. He was in FCW. And it was widely agreed by many officials in the WWE, by Tommy Dreamer even. It was agreed by even Tommy Dreamer that he was the best of the people that was in FCW at that time. And then, suddenly, he got some tragic news. He had to be released due to having hepatitis C. And how did he get hepatitis C? By some fat piece of shit who was never good at anything besides bleeding and smacking people with weapons, who got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame either last year or the year before. I can't remember which year it was. But what I'm talking about is Abdullah the Butcher. Now, some of you might ask, how did he get hepatitis C from Abdullah the Butcher? Well, this fat piece of shit, Abdullah the Butcher, I believe has had hepatitis C for years. Years upon years. And what does this motherfucker have a nasty habit of doing? In a match, when he's supposed to blade, he uses the blade on himself. And then he takes that same fucking blade and he cuts his opponent with it. Now, even if you don't think you have anything, that is a bad idea, regardless, even if you think you're healthy. Which I don't believe for a minute Abdullah doesn't know he has hep C. I'm sure he knows it, he just doesn't care. But even if you don't know you have something, that's not a good idea. And for that fat piece of shit, for years upon years, to continually fucking do it, and multiple people have gotten hep C because of that motherfucker, don't tell me he doesn't fucking know. And then that fat piece of shit has the fucking nerve to accuse New Jack of having HIV when he called New Jack out on that. Guess how New Jack responded? He went on a shoot video and he presented doctor's papers saying he was clean of the HIV and any other kind of disease. Hey Abdullah, where's your proof? You want to go calling other people out for having AIDS and shit? Produce evidence that you don't have hep C, you fat motherfucker. Now I know some people watching this video are going to be like, oh, you're calling him a fat motherfucker, you ain't skinny yourself. Maybe not. But you know what? I ain't nearly as fat as that fat fuck. Jesus Christ. I swear, if flat-chested girls wanted titties, they could take the fat off of his tits and he could supply like 10 skinny girls with D cups of the fat off of his fucking titties and around his back and shit. Jesus. Don't even get me started on this motherfucker. So, because this fat fuck has gone around infecting wrestlers and cost a man, Devon Hannibal Nicholson, his dream of being in the WWE. Here's what I propose we do. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, emailing, whatever it is you got to do, we are going to get the WWE's attention. We are going to tell them that we want Abdullah the Butcher removed from the WWE Hall of Fame. He was never in the WWE, not even for a day. So he does not belong there. He was never talented at anything except bleeding and infecting other wrestlers by cutting them with the same fucking blade that he uses. No good talent. That fat fuck needs to be removed from the Hall of Fame. I am sorry, but I just don't get how you can put Abdullah the fucking Butcher in the Hall of Fame, but then you do not include the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Which is bullshit. You know, I don't even, like, I'm just so angry right now that I don't even know what the fuck to say. Like, I'm just, that, you know how it is when you get so pissed off that you don't even know how to express yourself anymore? Like, you just want to go around smashing things instead of speaking, because quite frankly, that's the only way you can think to express yourself. Well, I'm just about to that point right now. Because Abdullah the Butcher and his fucking Hep C fat ass ruining wrestlers is just got me pissed. And the fact that he's in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame when more deserving wrestlers, like the Macho Man Randy Savage, could be in there. And if Owen Hart's wife, Martha, would stop being such a fucking wretched cunt for 2 minutes and let Vince induct Owen into the Hall of Fame, I'd put Owen Hart in there before. I'd never put Abdullah the Butcher in the Hall of Fame. What the fuck? I don't know. You know, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't want to go off, if you're on a YouTube binge right now and you don't want to go to Google, here's what you type in on the YouTube search. Type in, "Don't Bleed on Me." Watch that documentary. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then you'll agree that Abdullah the Butcher is a piece of shit. If you didn't think he was before, I guarantee, after watching my video and after watching Don't Bleed on Me and doing a little research, that you'll see that I'm not just talking shit about nothing I know nothing about. I've done my research. I know the facts on this story. And if you do your research and you actually think that Abdullah the Butcher deserves a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame, then fuck you. Okay, go fuck yourself. Bottom fucking line. Okay, you can suck my dick and then go around the other side and lick my asshole if you think that Abdullah the Butcher deserves a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame. You know, maybe I'm a little biased because I know about what the fuck he did to that Devon Hannibal Nicholson. Yeah, maybe I'm a little biased now towards Abdullah. I have a negative bias towards him. Maybe that's true. But god damn it, when you do that to somebody, I'm sorry. Fuck you. Okay? When you intentionally do that shit to somebody, I don't give a shit what happens to you no more. I don't respect you. Nothing. In fact, you know what? If his ass ever got locked up, I would pray that he would be put in a cell block where there were tons of jacked up buff inmates, where maybe about 5 of them, 4 of them hold him down, and then the one who's most jacked and has the biggest cock of them all finds a condom that can actually fit him and fucking just rams his shit into Abdullah's ass. Fucking just ass rapes him hardcore. Because, quite frankly, fuck Abdullah the Butcher, he would fucking deserve it. I don't feel no sympathy for a son of a bitch like that. Because, basically, when you give somebody Hep C, yeah, it doesn't kill right away, but it does kill eventually. And even if I'm, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Hep C doesn't kill. I could be wrong about that. I'll admit that. But I do know it fucks your body up good. I know that much. And if you don't believe me, heck, watch interviews with superstar Billy Graham. Heck, do a little research on Hep C, because I do know it fucks your body up real good if it doesn't kill you. But anyway, like I said, in closing, tweet, Facebook, do YouTube videos, do whatever it is we've got to do. We have got to get to the head of the WWE and let them know we do not want Abdullah the Butcher in the WWE Hall of Fame. Fuck him. For this edition of the In the Ring Show, this is Devious Damien signing out. Good night, everybody.